Welcome back to our message from our divine compassionate guides. My name is Julianne Duffy, and my purpose is to live, speak, and seek the truth in all forms to help reconnect humanity to its highest form of authenticity. Thank you so much for joining me. When I pull these cards and the messages, my purpose is to help heal and serve humanity in the most divine way. Today, I asked the message, I'm doing a 4-card spread on whether we should invest. Is it a good idea to invest in cryptos? I did not pick one specific type. This is cryptocurrency overall. There's a lot of different cryptos, some better than others. So I wanted to get kind of the feel of this. Is this where we're going to want to go? Is this something we want to observe, watch, and keep in mind as we go forward? Of course, as with the silver and the gold message, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This is what I'm pulling from our guides. So I'm using the Quantum Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And let's get into it. So the first part of this message, so as always, what we're seeing, what we're not seeing, the possible outcome, and then the action we are being called to do. So the first thing, what are we seeing? Ooh, family reversed. So this essentially really means that we're seeing a lot of chaos. That's kind of what it says. That when it's reversed, there might be some problems going on. It may be a little painful. Maybe there's some communication issues with it. That's what we're really seeing with this card. And that seems quite appropriate, that there might be a lot of things that we're seeing that are a little iffy with cryptocurrencies. However, it also states that we really need to pay attention. Is this time to also pay attention to the cryptos and observe them, see what is actually going on? And then if we jump here, what we're not seeing. So what are we not seeing about the cryptocurrencies? Transformations behind the scenes. It's transforming. There's a lot of transformation, a lot of things changing behind the scenes with the cryptos. So this is essentially, we are now in a place capable of transforming of the old life into something brand new. So that's really what's kind of going on behind the scenes, is that this is contributing to a massive transformation to what we are going to shift into. And this is also into a much higher resonance of peaceful non-judgment energy is what it also relates to. And that we are in a cycle and moving on to one huge, great expansion. So we're not seeing this. This is kind of hidden behind it, but there's some major transformation happening with the crypto and where we're going to go. That's pretty exciting. And then the next part of our message is the possible outcome. So what is the outcome of cryptocurrencies? We've got taking steps reversed, and that's our intention card. And when it's reversed, there's a considerable confusion and about what you should do next. So that is the possible outcome, is that we're quite confused on where we should go. That seems quite appropriate. We don't want to get bogged down with regrets and to let go of future fears. So that is also what it's recommending here. So know that we are completely capable of moving forward, decide where we want to go, and take the next step. So we're going to have a lot of confusion. We need to determine if we want to take control of our own destiny. And that's also related to this, is that with this cryptocurrency, that is, if it's true cryptocurrency, that is actually a legit, like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, not XRP, I believe. That's one that the governments want to control, where they can create as much as they can, very much like the digital currency idea that they're trying to get us on, the CDCs. That's not going to be a benefit. And so right now with our possible outcomes, we're going to be confused. If we have a real cryptocurrency, this is going to help us move forward and take us where we want to go. If it's not, and also to create our own destiny. And if it's not, that's where we're probably going to be really confused, are we going to take action with this currency or not, and weighing out the legitimacy of each of these currencies. So that seems quite appropriate with with that is, second guessing our choices, and that, are we going to go forward with this one or this one, right? Is this a legitimate currency that's going to be freeing to humanity, or is it going to continue to keep us under the thumb of the system at play? And then the actions we're being called to take. So this is what we are being called to take. People, kinder partnership. So what that is, and it's upright, is we're bringing tender heart feelings. It's talking about romance. However, there could be a legal agreement of some kind, and that you are essentially, this could manifest as a work partnership, probably in business you will feel passionate about. There could be some kind of legal agreement. Whatever form this energy takes, it's a wonderful resonance of support and care, and will be expanding in your life. So we are being told to really watch, because that's what this one says. Observe what is going on. We know there's transformation. There's a lot of transformation behind the scenes with cryptocurrencies. Some are legitimate, some aren't. That's where we're going to find that possible outcomes where we're going to be confused. Humanity is going to be a little confused. It's going to be up to us to inform ourselves and observe and do some research. And if we've done the right research, we're going to be called to take that step, support and expand our life by getting ourselves in the cryptos that are going to assist us in expanding our life in the most positive and abundant way. I feel like that's quite appropriate to what is happening. So again, summarizing this up, the cryptos, we're confused. There's a little bit, we're not sure. It seems unsure. It's a little chaotic. However, we need to observe it. That's what we're really seeing, because there's a lot of transformation going on in the background. We're not seeing all the possibilities and all the things that are really happening. And taking those steps forward, it's going to be confusing. It's going to be confusing. So making sure you do your due diligence and you inform yourself. This is going to be educating yourself, so you know which ones you want to invest in. Do you want to invest in the freeing of humanity, or the continuing of the control systems owning us, like the fiat currency, and being as fake? Because there's cryptos where they can continue to make them indefinitely, very much like fiat currency. And if we're done with the fiat currency, this is that time where we need to observe what is a legitimate currency. Bitcoin, once it's all mined, there's no more to be created. I feel like that's more of a stable currency. Litecoin as well, Ethereum. Those ones are very much can't be created out of nothing. And once they're there, that's all that ever exists, right? So we work within those. So that's kind of taking that confusion out and educating yourself on the cryptocurrency. And then going forward and making the correct decisions so we can expand our life going forward in a prosperous and abundant, free way. That is our message on the cryptocurrencies. And as I mentioned, if there is any specific ones you would like me to pull on, let me know in the description box below. And I may pull on some of them that I'm interested in over the next few days as well, and see what the guys have to say about that. As always, please do subscribe to stay up to date with the messages. And I intend that this does help you going forward as we go through these chaotic times. Have a beautiful day, and until next time, namaste.